Hey everybody, what's up? It's NihonTiger. Welcome back to the SMB server, and today we have a bunch of friends here. So yeah, somebody's been over here. Clearly the most clever prank ever conceived by mankind. Come at me, bro. Ben. So Ben's been here, and he has provoked us with a prank. Well, I think Ben might regret that in a week or so, but I'm not going to give a specific time or date for that because you do some planning with some people. But we'll get to that. Instead, today I am here in lovely Gold Base City, Topia. Is that what we're calling it? I don't know what we're calling it. Right by Bean's giant thing that looks like a snake's head. I'm not going to say what it also looks like. Figure it out yourself. Next to his lovely hill here, you can see that that Bean is by far the greatest builder of ancient Aztec pyramids in history. So next to his Aztec pyramid burial temple, whatever he wants to call this, whatever. But next to it, we've got a nice open spot right here, and I wanted to take a small break away from my usual build, the build I've been working on, the little house that's over there. We're still working on it. I haven't collected all the clay yet and turned it from green to more like a red color here, except with clay instead of wool. So what we've got here, excuse me, I had a little bit of a cough there and some granola in my throat. But what we've got here is the starter kit for a build that I'm going to get working on today, or start today and finish later. So what we're doing is we're actually using iron blocks to build because we have the iron foundry over there. So we have so much iron we don't know what to do with it, and apparently we use it to build buildings around here. So I'm following the lead of my Gold Team forefathers. And by the way, we have a lot of people on tonight. 6 people on. Andrew, Dadcraft's on, Ruck's on, I'm on, X is on, and Chills is on from Blue Team. So if you haven't heard the news, Chills is one of the new folks who's going to be on. But he's on the other team that we do not talk about. But we're going to start by constructing out of all these iron blocks. And if we run out, we'll... Oh, I forgot my pick. Well, guess what? I can just go make another one. Haha. That's the beauty of it. I thought I had extra iron somewhere. If not, I can go grab my... Oh, yeah, my pick is in the ender chest because I took all my stuff out for the Iron Golem soccer the other night. There we go. There we go. And there's all my armor. Nice, nice. So, like I said before, I interrupted myself. There we go. Oh, booties. There we go. So, before I interrupted myself, what we're going to be working on is a new structure over here as part of the base. And someone on, I can't remember who it was on Gold, suggested building a post office, and I've come up with an idea for said post office. So as we build it, I'll kind of figure out what how big I want to make this, because it could be a variable size. There's no, actually I want to leave a little bit of space here because I need some space for something over here. So maybe I even want to move this over a little bit more. Let's see, how far can we go? 4? Go 4 over. Yeah, so we'll make this the outside wall, and then we'll make this as well make this the outside wall here. Just trying to figure out space, dimensions, time, and space. So let's see, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It needs to go over 2. There we go. And the reason I have to do all this stuff is because I'm trying to keep this a nice rectangular shape, and we're going to build it out of these iron blocks to start with. And I'm going to go ahead and figure out the size real quick that I want for this. So we're going to have a wonderful little jump cut here, and when I come back we should have all the walls up, and we'll be getting ready to start on actually putting the roof on and talking a little bit about the project itself, besides it just being a post office. So I will be right back. Okay, so here it is. This is what we've got so far. I know, it looks absolutely boring. Yes, but we will make it not boring over the next episode or two. This episode and probably next episode, I hope to have this finished. So, probably wondering what the idea is for this. You kind of have a little bit of a rounded top here, walls on the sides, made of metal. So probably can guess too what I'm thinking of trying to replicate with the post office box. I'm going to make a little bit of an addition here, which might help you figure it out a little bit more. Let's see here. I'm trying to get this just right. So I want it to be up to there. So 1, 2, 3. But the post office here in gold team city, gold-based Cityopolis is going to be based off of an actual mailbox. So that's the inspiration behind this, is an actual mailbox. So if you've ever seen like a mailbox, an American style mailbox, for those of you who are foreign and may not know what I'm talking about, the most of the mailboxes in the US, if you've never seen them, in Canada as well, a lot of them have kind of this shape where it's like almost, I guess, like a similar shape where it's like a half circle on top and then kind of straighter on the side. It's actually more like a box shape, and I guess that's the lip that kind of protrudes out, the handle that you use to kind of grab the mailbox front and open it up. We'll work on that a little bit. We'll refine that as we work on this. I'm kind of working off ideas that I put together here. I think is that Ruck flying around over there? Yep, there's Ruck. Okay, so Ruck's over there. But the idea here is I wanted this to kind of look like a mailbox on the outside. So, post office, mailbox, you kind of think they kind of go together. So that was the idea with this. I think we're doing that. And then are we having this come down like so? And then I'm trying to figure out how I want this to line up on the edge here. Just a matter of getting everything to work right. Because I was going to use slabs for the roof to give it a little bit of a different feel. Maybe I can't do that. I haven't really got the idea of how I want the whole thing to look here in the middle. I think that's the big question, is getting the roof to look just right. And I might need to play around with this a little bit. But the idea is it's going to be a mailbox shaped building, and it'll look really good when it's done. I don't know how the roof's going to look. That's the only thing I have to worry about right now. But let's see here. I want to kind of keep the colors this time around. I don't normally do this. Oh, I fell down. But I don't normally keep my colors as muted as this. Normally there's a lot more, I guess, vibrancy in my palette that I use for building. But I guess with this one, what I wanted to do was to kind of create something. Maybe I can get some more dirt and we'll just set up a scaffold and set up an arch here. I don't have more dirt. But he's just going downstairs. Oh, hey, Rock. But the idea here is once I get the roof on, it's basically just going to be the same shape going across. No, I don't want that. But it's going to be the same shape going like all the way across to the back. So, all I really have to do is get it going on one side here. But the idea for keeping the palettes the same color all the way through instead of varying up the colors. Where's the dirt? I always forget where the dirt is. It's over here, isn't it? Yep. There we go. But the key difference this time, and why I'm using very similar looking blocks with a little bit of discrepancy, is because, well, first and foremost, I don't like how the andesite looks. I think I wish that the andesite was actually, you can make it in the stairs because it would look a lot better on that perhaps than the stone bricks would. But that's the closest I can get unless I want to use cobblestone. I don't know if I want to use cobblestone. It's not a very pretty block. But let's see if we can do that. And we gotta try and get this to, I guess, drop down a little bit here. This is gonna be interesting. So we can do that. The only question is, if we do that, does it look awkward? Yeah, it looks a little awkward with that being with slabs. Because I don't want this to just be I wonder if I could do something here. Let me try something here, and we're experimenting on camera. If I do it with full blocks here, does it look weird? Because that's the one thing I don't want it to be, is really, really weird looking. I also kind of want that to drop down there a little bit on the side. Yeah, it doesn't look the greatest from here. This is almost too high up, and now the thing I don't like about this is it looks like it's kind of straight. I wonder, how do you do the slabs? I've never done this before. How do you do a sloping curve with slabs? Not easily. Besides it not being not easily, how do you do that? Maybe we can try and do, like, lower that one, and then can lower that one a little bit. No, that's going to be more of a straight line, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be more of a straight line. It's not really what I want, because I kind of want this to be more of an actual slope. I don't know if I can do what I want now. Great. This is just not going the way I want it to go, huh? Because you're gonna have these gaps otherwise, and it's gonna look really awkward. Unless, let me try something here. Yeah, this is all kind of the progress and idea of building. Is you try different things and you make it work. So this is what we want. This is what we ideally want versus what we can actually do. And if we do this, then we're gonna have less space on the inside, because yeah, it won't match up. That's the problem. Alright, well, I gotta figure this out. So you can see the idea here is we're gonna try and have like a curved slope going down with the slabs, or maybe we have to use something else entirely. But I gotta take a little bit of time to figure this out, because I'm stumped right now. I'm stumped, and I can't get this to be how I want it to be. So better to take the time to figure it out off camera than to sit here for 20 minutes and not have a solution and be like, well, episode's over. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on this a little bit more. Now I've kind of explained the idea of the outside, we'll be able to get that done hopefully tonight. So I'll be right back. All right, so get out of the way, dude. Get out of the way. You're blocking the view. Excuse me, sir. You can't be over there yet. Yeah, that's good. But there we go. Look at that. So I've kind of got a rough approximation of the shape going here. I'm not totally sold on it yet. I might have to kind of get together with some of my gold teammates and maybe share some screenshots of it and see if we can find something that we like. But it does kind of have that feel maybe of a mailbox, the shape of a mailbox a little bit here. So I was going to put in some small windows on the side, maybe like right here. And the back room here, this is all going to be like actual post office boxes. So don't really have to worry about that. So 4 over, it's going to be symmetrical. We'll just do like this. Open it up a little bit on the outside here, or maybe add a little bit of class and touch to it. I always like to do a little bit of class and touch. And then the inside still has to be done too. I think that's what we'll do next time, because there's a lot of stuff I have to gather up for the inside. And actually, you know what? Ben may have given me something I can use for the inside here. I'm thinking about things. But you can see we've got now a little window over here, a little window over there. It's looking nice and fancy. I like the windows here. I like kind of the fact that they're not big square windows. They have a little bit of a shape to them. It's just a little different look, and it kind of fits almost with like the futuristic feel of the overall build. So the last thing to really make this look like a mailbox is right here. Do this and get some dirt here as well. I'll just pick those back up so they don't despawn. 2, 3, 4, and then we'll take this. We're gonna take this oak fence and pile it up. How high do we want to go with this? That's the big question. How high do I want to go with this? Just above the roof, I think, is the height I want. And I have to make this part in proportion. So here-ish, I think, is good. And then this needs to be done in proportion. So the flag is going to be the last part that we do. And I can actually almost, if I want to, come up with the pattern on the ground here. Maybe something like that would be okay. And we'll just break these blocks here. So we've got a little bit of a... Oh, actually, you know what? What if we did like this, had a little bit more of a crook to it at the end? And then we'll just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then we'll just take a look at the size of this and determine if it's a little too big or if it's appropriate size for the flagpole, because it needs to not look like it's, you know, hanging off a huge tiny flagpole. You know, huge flag off a tiny flagpole would look really weird. And the scale just has to look right. That's all. So flag. Let me pick up the dirt. How does that look? It's not bad. It's not bad. Can always adjust it a little bit to give it more of a feel. I think that's the right size for the flag. Maybe we want to go here. I got an idea. What if we did, instead of having this be 2, have this be 1, and we'll move the fold up a little bit here. 2, 3. So we'll move the fold here to the middle, kind of make it curve a little bit more. Hopefully that looks all right. Yeah, it looks better. I think that looks better. Can always adjust it a little bit too if we need to. We can play with it. So this is kind of, so here's the mailbox. You can see, I'll just kind of give you a real quick tour, but here's the mailbox shape. Kind of got this mailbox shape to it, and then this is like the flag, and it's red because it's like the mailbox flag. If you've ever seen a mailbox flag, they're usually red colored because they're easy visual indicator. So it's like the little flag on the side to let you know you have mail. That's kind of the idea of what we're going for here. It seems kind of silly. I know it seems silly, but I like it. Maybe we can we just do like a little flagpole base here? Try doing that. I'll put the stone in the middle here. We'll see how that looks. Just break that. Ooh, that's actually not bad. That's not too bad. I think that's not too bad at all. I think that works pretty well. So we've got, I guess, a start on our post office box, and perhaps we should mark it, but I don't have any materials to mark it with. So you can kind of see, I guess, can I ask these guys if they like it? But it's just a quick. Here, we'll fill this in a little bit more too, so it doesn't look so naked. There we go. We'll just play a little bit of trickeration here on the side. We'll just do something like that. We'll just block everything up real quick. There we go. So now that looks a little more natural, like it's actually going into the ground, not just ending there. I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that on any build. It looks just really ugly. So there we go. We've got ourselves a little bit of a start on our post office. Got some ideas for detailing work, which we'll probably hit up next time. I'll need to gather some resources together. It's going to take me a little bit of time to do it, but in the end, I think it should look pretty good. I'm kind of still uncertain about that roof. I think maybe that could work a little better if we adjust it a little more. And then the inside is not going to be too hard to do. We just need some personalized mailboxes. We need to do the floor, which will take like no time at all. We need to do a little section up here, like a little lobby section up here in the front. Do some lighting up on the roof. Again, that won't take any time at all. So I anticipate we'll have this done next time we are on the server, or at least next time we're recording on here, because I'll be on here in between episodes gathering stuff, getting things ready for next time. Again, there's going to be no real windows in the back. I could actually put like a window in the back here. You know what? Why don't we do that right now? We'll do that right now. We'll put a window in the back. And we'll have it be kind of right here. We'll just kind of do like one of these little quick windows. Like a little peaked window that fits in nicely with the shape. Something like that. And then we'll just put some panes in the back here. Like so. Oh. That one's going to be wasted because I'll break that. Oh, broke the wrong one. Damn it. There we go. So yeah, just something like that I think is enough because we need to have space for all the boxes in the back here. Oh, I don't know if I like that ultimately or not. I do reserve the right to change that, but it's okay for now. It's okay for now. We can always use some stained glass too if we feel like it. But let me get a quick screenshot of this for both the thumbnail and to kind of give the guys a look here at what I've got. So let me just do a couple quick screenshots here. That way everyone can take a look at what we have here. So something like that. So yeah, that's the start at least of the post office. Hopefully we get some more work done. I'll get some feedback from everybody, see what they like, see what they don't like, because we're going to use this for everyone. So I want this to be... Oh, I need to put some torches up on that roof, get that creeper problem. Hello, creeper. Have you bet my friend Nabo? Yeah, he does that. So I'll need to put some light sources up there too, just to make sure that stuff's not spawning on the roof of the post office and dropping off and killing people. That would be bad. But that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm kind of glad we got a lot of this done today and got to talk about at least what the idea of the post office is. Maybe we'll make some small changes here and there. If we do, I'll explain them in the next episode. But yeah, it's been fairly constructive. Literally. Haha. I make puns. That's funny. So, as always, guys, have fun, and I will see you next time here on the SMB server.